Namaste and welcome to Tridevi Chamunda Mandir in Denver, Colorado. This is Yamajit, and thank you so very much for joining me tonight for our Friday Puja and Satsang. Tonight it's part 47 of our series on the 64 Yoginis, and tonight we are honoring with a Puja and a Satsang Uma Yogini, essentially one of the names of Ma Parvati, the Shakti of Lord Shiva. I'd like to start out with a couple of announcements. So this coming Tuesday at 7 p.m. will be part 25 of our series Kali for Everyone. And we'll be honoring Chanda Kali, the fierce protective form of Kali. And then next Friday, 7 p.m., will be our monthly Yoga Nidra practice topic to be announced. So again, welcome, namaste. Those of you who are tuning in live, please feel free to say hello using the chat function on the bottom of your screen. So who is Uma or Uma Yogini? And here's a traditional Parvati image who I have on our altar tonight. Uma is a name for Parvati, the Hindu goddess of love, devotion, fertility, strength, and divine energy, or Shakti. She's part of the Tridevi, the three great goddesses, and these include Sarasvati, representing wisdom, also the arts and learning as well, Lakshmi, who's associated with wealth and prosperity, and then Parvati, or Uma, is associated with power and devotion. In her more fierce and wrathful forms, she takes the forms of Ma Durga and Ma Kali. As Uma, she represents a gentle and ascetic form of Parvati, often linked to her time spent in deep penance to win Lord Shiva's love. The name Uma is said to be derived from the Sanskrit word meaning do not, symbolizing her mother's plea when she tried to dissuade Parvati from her harsh ascetic practices. Uma can also mean light, tranquility, or splendor, very quite fitting for a goddess associated with inner strength and spiritual radiance. In the great Hindu epics, the Puranas, Uma, or Parvati, is born to the mountain king Himalaya and Queen Mena, and is considered a reincarnation of Sati, the first incarnation of the Divine Mother and Shiva's first wife. She undertakes several tapasyas or penances to attain Shiva as her husband, showing immense devotion and willpower. And her story is central to texts like the Shiva Purana and the Skanda Purana. Uma, or Parvati, has many forms ranging from benevolent to fierce, and these include Gauri, meaning the shining one or the fair or the gentle mother, Durga, the great divine female warrior, Kali, the fiercest form, representing time and change, Annapurna, the goddess of nourishment, and Lalita Tripura Sundari. In Shakta, or goddess-based Hindu traditions, she represents supreme beauty and power in this form. She's typically depicted as a beautiful young woman with 2 or 4 arms holding symbols, very often like a lotus, a mala, or a trident. The lotus is a symbol of both purity and wisdom. Also, think of how a lotus grows up from the muck and mud of the bottom of a pool upwards toward the sun to open up at the water's surface. The mala would represent the power of mantra and also of devotional practices. And the trident has a number of meanings. So the trident represents birth, life, and death. Death, of course, followed by rebirth. It also represents the three energy channels of the human body, subtle energy channels. So Shushumna Nadi in the center, and Ida and Pingala, the left and the right. These are the three main energy channels of the body. The trident also represents the three divine functions of Icha Shakti, the power of will, Jnana Shakti, the power of knowledge, and Kriya Shakti, the power of action. Uma is widely worshipped throughout India and Nepal. In West Bengal, she is venerated during Durga Puja. And we have the Durga Puja actually coming up very soon. It's part of the of Navaratri, the 9 nights of the Divine Mother. And that will be starting September 22nd this year. And I'll be saying more about the Navaratri celebrations during our Tuesday puja. So she's honored during Durga Puja, during Navaratri, where Durga is often equated with Uma, returning to her parental home. Shrines dedicated to Parvati or Uma exist in major temples, especially those that are dedicated to Lord Shiva. And before I go any further, I'd like to say namaste to both Jamie and Gail, who are joining live right now. As a yogini, in many stories and scriptures, Uma or Parvati is described as the ideal yogini, a goddess who performs deep meditation and asceticism or tapas to attain union with Lord Shiva, her husband. As Uma or Parvati, she embodies the yogic ideals of discipline, devotion, and inner strength. She is seen as a spiritual seeker. In the scriptures, she renounces luxury and performs intense penance to win Shiva's love, showing the yogini path of detachment and single-minded devotion. And also include the single-mindedness or one-pointedness of meditation. And Uma is also seen as a teacher of yoga. In some tantric texts, Uma is also portrayed as a knower or even teacher of esoteric knowledge and practices. As one of the 64 yoginis, she is listed, included not on all listings of the 64 yoginis, but some of them, especially those in the Hirapur temple in the state of Orissa, which is what we've been basing our practices in this series upon. And this is Uma's image in the Hirapur temple. And we see that she's wearing a conical crown, which is a crown of enlightened victory. This also shows a strong South Indian influence in this art. 2 of her hands on one side are broken away, so it's hard to tell what she is holding. But she is holding a cobra, and the cobra represents the rising of Kundalini energy up Shushumna Nadi during the practices of meditation. And the body of the cobra crosses in a similar fashion to what the additional energy channels Ida and Pingala cross across every other chakra, up from the base chakra to the crown. She's displaying the mudra, Abhaya mudra, the mudra of dispelling fear. And then it's a little bit of a mystery what she was holding on the other sides, but we do see that she's holding something rather long based on these broken away sections. And the Italian artist Luisa Spagna, I think, had the right idea in this divination card, where it's a little hard to get this focused on the camera, but she's holding a trident, and her remaining hand is displaying the mudra of giving boons. So the rewards that come from letting go of your fears. She is standing upon a bed of flowers, representing the enflowering of our potential. And in the center here, I see something that might be a small Shiva lingam. And I've included a small Shiva lingam on our altar tonight. This is a rather special one. The base of the lingam itself, the yoni, I found at the temple city of Khajuraho, my first time in India. The stone comes from Varanasi, the city of Shiva, and the cobra around it comes from Kolkata. And Kolkata is very much the city of Ma Kali. And so very appropriate to include that little lingam on our altar tonight. In the integration of both bhakti, that is devotion, and tantra, Uma as a yogini symbolizes the union of devotion, that is bhakti, with esoteric wisdom, tantra, and yoga. She represents a feminine figure who is not just nurturing or romantic, but also powerful, self-disciplined, and spiritually accomplished. For female devotees, Umaayai is a symbol of divine feminine strength, showing that the path of yoga is open both to men and women equally, with unique expressions of power and grace. In modern spiritual circles, some women practitioners adopt names like Umaayai to express their identification with the divine feminine and yogic paths. She may also be invoked in tantric meditations, goddess rituals, or Shakti sadhanas, spiritual practices centered on the Divine Mother. Tonight's mantra, which I'd like to share with you. Om Hrim Umaayai Namaha. Om Hrim Umaayai Namaha. Om Hrim Umaayai Namaha. And I've included this mantra in the description for this video if it's one that you would like to adopt into your own practice. Om is the primordial sound, the vibration of the expanding universe and the expansion of creation. Hrim is a seed mantra associated with the divine feminine energy or Shakti, especially in the form of Mahadevi and Parvati. Really, Hrim is the seed mantra for the Divine Mother in all of her forms and all of her functions. Is a variation or contraction of the name Uma. It's really this form of the Divine Mother's seed mantra. Umaayai, in the dative case of Uma, meaning we are offering to Uma, and Namaha, we bow or we offer salutations. I'll be using the form with Namaha during our initial puja, giving the 5 offerings. But then I'm going to try and shift that last syllable from Namaha to Svaha, which is more appropriate for fire puja offerings. And a rough translation of this mantra would be, we bow to the goddess Uma, embodiment of divine Shakti and motherly compassion. Jai Ma Umadevi. Jai Ma Umadevi. Jai Ma Umadevi. Some benefits of chanting the mantra that we're going to be working with tonight. It enhances inner strength, peace, and emotional stability. It invokes divine feminine energy and grace. It helps in overcoming obstacles, especially in relationships, marriage, and infertility. So if anyone out there is looking to get pregnant in the near future, this might be a good mantra for you to be chanting. And it brings devotion, discipline, and spiritual growth to the devotee. And we're coming into twilight, perfect time to begin our puja. So I invite you to find a comfortable seated position where you can breathe deeply and you can look upon your screen with a relaxed gaze. And let's begin by breathing slowly and deeply. Maybe roll the shoulders back to open the chest, to bring in a more full breath. Breathing in a sense of peace, a sense of security, and an increased sense of relaxation. And breathing away the cares and concerns of the day, the worries of things that have happened or things that need to happen. Just let those go for now. And focus your awareness on the present moment. And focus your breath and your attention on your heart center. And take a moment to connect with that divine presence within yourself, knowing the divine is always there to guide you, to teach you, to heal you, to help provide those things that you need. And I invite you to think for a moment about some aspect of your life that is ready for healing or resolution. Or maybe think of somebody who could use the Divine Mother's help at this time. And if you would like, I invite you to formulate a short intention for tonight's practice. And say it to yourself 3 times silently. And just acknowledge that in taking part in our practice tonight, you're taking a very strong, giant step toward that healing, toward that resolution, toward whatever you need. And I invite you to slowly bring the palms of your hands together at your heart center. And let's begin our practice by chanting those first 3 syllables of our mantra. Om, Hrim, Om. Deep inhale for Om. Deep inhale for Hrim. Deep inhale for Inhale, exhale, let your hands rest comfortably in your lap, and slowly open your eyes. Jai Uma, Jai Uma, Jai Uma Devi, Namaha. Om Pavitra Pavitrova Sarvavistam Gatopiva Yashmare Pandarikaksham Sabhyabhyanta Sushi. Om Shuklam Bharadhanam Vishnum Seshivanam Shatubhijam Prasnavananam Dayat Sava Vignapasantaye Jaganesha. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshvara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Sri Guru Ve Namaha. Jai Guru. Om Trayambakam Yajamaye Sagandim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukam Bandhanan Mature Mukshyamamritat. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Jayanti Mangalakali Bhadrakali Kapalani Durga Shama Shiva Datri Svasvada Namostute Jayatvam Devi Chamunde Jaya Bhutita Harani Jaya Sarvagati Devi Kalaratri Namostute Jema Kali. Om Hrim Om Umaayai Namaha. Jema Oma. Lam Vam Ram Yam Ham Om. 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 Jai Uma. Kapuragodam Karunavataram Samsara Sadam Bhujagendra Haram Sada Santam Hridayada Vinde Bivam Bivani Satam Namami Devi Prapanote Hare Prasida Prasida Matara Jagata Kilasya Prasida Vishvesvara Pe Vishvam Tvamishora Devi Chachara Charasya Agni Jyotir Jyotiagnir Sva Agni Jyotir Jyotiagnir Sva Agni Jyotir Jyotiagnir Sva. So I invite you to join me in chanting our mantra, Om Hrim Namae Namaha. You can join in chanting. You can also just meditate quietly. Either way, just allow the vibrations of the mantra to guide your consciousness where it needs to be. Om Hrim Umaayai Namaha. Om Hrim Umaayai Svaha. 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 So I invite you now, with opened eyes, to meditate upon our fire. And as you breathe deeply, gazing upon the flames, I invite you to imagine offering to the fire whatever it is in your life that is no longer working for you at this time. Imagine giving it to the flames as an offering of transformation. And likewise, I invite you to imagine those energies transformed, coming back to you in the forms of heat and light. So let illness be transformed into healing. Let uncertainty be transformed into confidence. Let fear be transformed into courage. Let the profane be transformed into the sacred. Let death be transformed into life. Namaha. Namaha. Jema Uma Devi. Namaha. Om Sarva Mangala Mangalye Shiva Svada Sadike Saranye Trambake Devi Narayane Namostute. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Asatoma sadgamaya. Tamasoma jyotirgamaya. Mrityoma mritam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sana Vavatu Sanao Bunaktu Saviryam Kadavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu Mavidvidyavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Tat Sat Om. Jai Ganesha. Jai Guru. Om Namah Shivaya. Jai Ma Devi. Jai Ma Kali. Jai Ma Uma Devi. Jai Mata Di. Jai Mata Di. Jai Mata Di. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. So I invite you to slowly bring the palms of your hands together at your heart center. And take a moment to acknowledge that divine presence again within yourself, especially as personified by Ma Uma, Ma Parvati, Ma Durga, Ma Kali, the Divine Mother. And remember, she's there guiding you, teaching you, healing you, always. And open to yourself to letting her influence flow through you so that you can help and heal and protect and teach others as well. And also take a moment to give reverence and gratitude to yourself for taking part in tonight's practice, knowing you can chant this mantra anytime that you have need. And slowly opening your eyes if they're closed. Namaste. Blessings always. Thank you again so very much for joining me. Jai Ma Uma. Jai Ma Uma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. And thank you so very much. I'd like to thank Jamie and Gail for joining me, and anyone else who happens to be listening live right now. I'd also like to thank everybody who'll be watching the recording of this broadcast in the future. And I look forward to you joining me on Tuesday when we honor Chanda Kali with a puja and a satsang as part of our Kali for Everyone series. As always, I advise you to take some time for some quiet contemplation before resuming the day or night's activities. Have a wonderful night and a wonderful weekend ahead. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma Uma. Jai Ma. Have a wonderful night, and thank you.